Hi, my name's Tia Hollywood, and I am one of the authors for Trauma, a PTSD blog. Today I'd like to talk about something that I've been tossing around lately in my mind, and that is the idea of stigma being something that I, as an individual with PTSD, have perhaps forced upon myself sometimes. And what I mean by that is that in certain situations where I am called upon to either discuss my PTSD or hide my PTSD, depending on what is happening, I have the pre-existing idea that other people are going to perceive me negatively, or that other people are going to have trouble with this information about me. And so I set myself up for that stigma to kind of take hold or continue, or definitely not for it to be reduced. And so I did a little reading and thinking about it, and I'm interested in this idea of approaching it first from your own mindset. So being able to, in your heart and in your mind, really believe, you know what, yeah, I have PTSD, I have symptoms A, B, C, D, all these symptoms, and that is okay. I am okay. I don't need to be, talked about behind my back or tiptoed around or feared or anything like that. I know this about myself. I get it. I can do a really good job at so many things. I know this about myself. I get it. And I have to be the person to believe that and own that right off the bat and have that sense of security, so that when I do interact with people who may not appreciate the details about PTSD or understand what it really means, people who might expect to see certain behaviors out of me that just aren't realistic. If I present myself as strong and secure, and I'm not hiding from this is me, this is part of me, I'm okay with this being part of me, I know what to do with it, here's what we do with it, here's how I work out things, and you have the confidence to go forward and be a voice for yourself in your mind and in front of other people, it can really change how that perception of you is carried, and perhaps other people with PTSD as well, how that perception is carried and changed, and how it impacts stigma. And I think that more in the recent years that I have been able to do that more than when I was younger or early on in my diagnosis, because I definitely can call upon times where, in talking about my PTSD, in relating my experiences, I didn't want to make eye contact. I didn't want to really, I was awkward. I was uncomfortable with myself. I was uncomfortable with a piece of me. And so now, because I have learned a lot and gained some self-confidence, I am able to say things, look somebody in the eye, say, hey, this is it. I can even make the occasional joke, depending on what it is, about what's going on, and accept it as a natural thing. It's part of me. It's who I am. I'm still this person that you've always known, and I'm kind of awesome. Thank you very much. Don't be afraid of it. Let's just get to know me and get to know what's going on. So that was my thought, that if we want people to treat us differently and to view us as individuals who have certain things that they need to handle a certain way, but are still perfectly fine and part of society and not to be looked at or feared, that's the start right there for stigma busting. So thank you. Bye.